Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Lemon Branch Travels. Today we're going to talk about how to save money on a park pass at Disney World. Yes, you heard me right. How in the world can you find a discount or save money on a Walt Disney World ticket, let alone an annual pass? Well, today we're going to talk about that. Stick with us. So how are we going to do this? Well, I'm sure you've seen these gift cards before. These gift cards, you can pick them up pretty much anywhere. They are at every grocery store, every checkout, everywhere you go, you will see at least these gift cards that you can purchase. They come in a variety of denominations, but when you purchase them at a regular grocery store or like Target or Walmart or whatever, you may see these gift cards. You buy them for face value, $50 for $50, $100 for $100. So how in the world can you find these for a discount? Well, there's one place that I found. You have to be a member, but don't let that throw you off, because if you're buying multiple passes, it will actually pay for itself. Now, how do you do this? You do it through Sam's Club. Sam's Club is one of those warehouses, like Costco or one of these membership warehouses. Well, Sam's Club, if you do not have a membership to Sam's Club, it's only $50 for a year. Well, if you're only going one time to Disney World, then 1 year, then no big deal. You $50 for that year and you're done with it. But that $50, what will that get you? Well, let's see how that translates into if you're buying multiple passes, or if you really are only going to buy one pass. In this case, I bought an annual pass. So let's take a look at the prices. So this is the actual website on Sam's Club, and you can see you can buy them in different denominations. So there we have a $500 gift card, and you can see the discount posted there, $484.98. This is a $200 gift card. That is $190. That is going to be your best value, and we'll kind of break it down here in just a minute. This right here is just a basic Disney email gift card. $47.98, and that one is just for $50, so you only save just a little bit on that one. This one here is $150, but it's a 3-pack, right? So 3 cards, $50 each, and that is $144.98. Then there's a couple other ones here that you can purchase that are face value of $25, so the whole pack is worth $75. And the cost of that one, I believe, let's see what that is. That's $71.98. So you save just a little bit on each of those. This one is now a themed Christmas one, which is the same price if you're going to give them for Christmas gifts or whatever. So these are some of the discounted prices. So how does this help? Well, it helps when you start to add everything up, because Disney is not cheap. And let's face it, yes, they have different prices for each day. So if you're buying just a regular basic day pass, it can range all over the place. They do offer specials from time to time. This last year they did, if you bought 3 like a park pass 3 days, $99 each day. So they'll run specials like that, and in that case this may not be that great of a deal, but you still will save on top of that, and I'll kind of go through that. But they run specials like this every once in a while. But for an annual pass, they just raised the price to $1,650 per person. Yes, you heard that right. The annual pass now, if you're a non-Florida resident, is $1,650. So I just purchased the annual pass. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to go to Disney, and I wanted so bad to be able to go there enough in a year to make an annual pass worth it. Well, we personally moved across the country, and now I'm within driving distance of Disney World. So that made my thinking a little bit easier when it comes to an annual pass. So I'm going to plan on using it a lot. So if you follow the channel, just know that there's a lot of Disney content that's going to be coming your way thanks to this pass. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty of how did I save money. So I purchased the 150 pack. So it's 3 of these cards all in one pack, and it saved me only $5 for each one of these. Now, but that's only worth $150. Now, I've learned a lot. With the prices that we just talked about, you can see that it's actually cheaper if you purchase it online and you get the 200 pack. If you get the one that's worth the face value is worth 200, that's $190 out of pocket. That's a $10 savings. So when you start adding up to $16.50, you can see how that one is actually going to save you more. I didn't know about that until I actually came home and started doing this research. Nonetheless, this is what I did. I got 3 of these. I had to buy 11 of these to make exactly $16.50. That is a $55 savings. I was thrilled with that. I'm like, oh, I get a $55 savings off of just buying my park pass by doing that. Now, here's the caveat to this. Each one of these has a number, just like a credit card. It's a 16-digit number. There's a scratch off on the back. You pull it off, and once you pull that out, it reveals the security code. Disney allows you to take all of these cards, and if you go to my Disney, I think it's called DisneyGiftCard.com, you can actually take all of your gift cards and combine them. All the balances from all the different cards, you can take them and put them onto one card. Now that's important because if you were to purchase just straight off of the website, if you're going to buy any of your passes right off of the website or off of the phone, you can only apply one gift card at a time. So when you take all of these and combine them, you can combine them all into one card, and then you can purchase it that way. Now, the problem I ran into was each one of these, because they're only a $50 denomination, I don't know if it changes for the different denominations, like if you got the $500 denomination. These maxed out at $1,000. The amount that I could actually combine all of these cards onto one card, it maxed out at 1,000. So once you hit 1,000, that's as much as you can load this particular card up. I don't know if that's for any of the other denominations. Like I said, if you have a $200 card, I don't know what the limit would be on that. I don't know what the limit would be on 500. But this, when you combine all the cards, it will only allow you to put up to $1,000. So that became tricky because when I combined all of these cards, I had 11 packs of these, right? So that was 33 cards that I had to input into the website to combine them all. Well, I did all of that and combined them all into 2 cards. I had one card that was worth 1,000, and I had a second card that was worth 650. Together, those were the 1,650 that I needed to pay for the annual pass. Now, keep in mind, like I said, that was a $55 savings. So, because it wouldn't let me buy it on the website, it wasn't a big deal. I just called the Disney number and talked to an actual person. A cast member helped me. They combined the 2 cards, and I was able to save that way. Now, what's nice is when you're buying these cards, these act as cash. So if you're going to be wanting to not have to worry about food, if you don't want to worry about merchandise, you want to have it more of an all-inclusive type of trip, you can combine all of these and put them, buy a bunch of extra ones and then combine them into one card. So that's what I did. I bought another one of these 3 packs. So my budget, I'm going for just a few days. I figured $150 for me by myself should cover any of my quick service meals. If I want to take in a table service, I have a little bit of cushion there where I can play around for a few days on that $150 budget. So it does kind of stick me to a budget, but because I bought an additional one, that was another $5 savings. So there's plenty of ways to do this, plenty of ways to, kind of combine these cards, use these cards however you want. But it'll work if you are only going for a day. It's still a little bit of savings. Every little bit helps. You do have to do a little bit of work on your own. You do have to do the input of the card and get these cards inputted. And either way, whether you're going to upload these to the Disney gift card website, or if you just call Disney themselves and then you can give it to the cast member over the phone. That is one thing that I did have to do because I had to combine it onto 2 cards. I had to call in and purchase my pass that way. It wasn't a big deal. It just took a little extra time, but like I said, it may be worth it to you to save a little bit of money, and especially if you have multiple passes that you're going to be getting, especially if you're doing like a week, something like that. Or it doesn't even have to be for passes. It could be for your anything Disney. I mean, these cards work for your hotel, anything you want to use them to apply. I actually have used these before for a Disney cruise. We saved quite a bit of money on Disney cruise. That gave us enough money for like onboard credits and things like that too, because we just kind of put the savings towards that too. So anyway, and the other thing that's nice too is if you did go the annual pass route, I'm looking forward to not having to pay parking. I will have a car, so I won't have to be paying for the parking, and I won't have to worry about that. Also, there's discounts on merchandise, up to 20% on merchandise, and then a lot of the table service is 10%. So, I mean, you go to Ohana, one of those, you're easily going to start seeing those savings come back from the annual pass. So I'll be doing another video just on the annual pass and seeing if it's worth it for just one person, if it's something that more of us need. So look forward to that video. I also have a bunch of other videos coming out, obviously. Be watching for some more Disney content. Going to be down there next week filming a whole bunch of videos for the Christmas, and so look forward to those. And so if you did like this, it found you helpful, hopefully, I know it's not the greatest savings, but hey, every little bit helps. And so if you did like this, give us a like and consider subscribing, and we will see you definitely on the next video. And don't forget that those who travel have stories to tell.